Not well. Kind of tough right now. Once I put the food on the field, I'm afraid they'll go after it. A couple of here we have somebody. Here we have somebody here who's in disagreement, who's poisoned birds. Yeah, she's really insane. So she's one of those bad ones, okay? And I know I actually didn't video her, but actually she threw poisoned bread on the field and I picked it up and it was poison. So she does hate the birds. She lives in the next apartment building, but she thinks what I do here, that she has the right to tell me what's going on here. So yeah, she's very primitive and she's very vicious, and actually she should be locked up for killing wildlife, actually. And I have no doubt that somewhere in her little bag that she carries around, that she's throwing down poison, and has been doing that, which is why we have a continual decrease of birds here. Looks like she's going to the station, and I'm wondering what she's carrying in her little bag there. To me, I think she's got poison in there. I think she's been routinely poisoning birds. Can't prove it. Can only prove the several times I caught her throwing poison on the field. But that's enough, isn't it? I'm afraid there are the seagulls. Very, very difficult, you can see. They have no fear of me. The seagulls have no fear of me. It's very, very hard. I'm going to give these poor crows some nuts, and yeah. I guess she doesn't understand my GoPro. I should actually follow her, okay? Hey, Charlie. Good boy. We got some left here. Hey, Charlie. Good boy, Charlie. Charlie came back a second time. Look at that. Yeah, I'm glad I got her YouTubers on the video, just to see how nasty that person can be. Actually, her name is Mrs. Vengler. Or maybe it's Miss Vengler. Can't imagine if she ever got married. I don't know who would marry her, but maybe the poor soul is gone. I have no idea. But yeah, she is a very, very nasty person. And I know 100%, and I can prove that she did try to poison the birds here. Several times I was able to get up the poison bread, but I don't know how many times I missed. When she stopped throwing it on top of my food, or next to my food here on the feeding station, I'm sure she was throwing it somewhere else. And I'm sure that most of the birds that are missing around the train station are due to her. Yeah. I think I have another bag of walnuts. Bryant? Bryant! Get that back. Bryant! Bryant! Think I have another bag of nuts here, please. Did you see that encounter from Vengler?
perfect, really.
Yeah, it was perfect. Yeah. Got her ugliness right on
YouTube.
Right on YouTube. I mean, obviously, she hasn't figured out what GoPro is, but it's something, isn't it? Did she say something to you? No. And she went after me though, didn't she? Yeah, it's very, very hard. The birds have to work very hard to get something, but I'll be out here in a few more hours to give them their last feeding for the day, and usually the seagulls aren't there, so they don't go to bed hungry by no means. Well, Charlie came back for nuts, and he got got a little bit of sausage there, which is chicken sausage with no chemicals, and I boil it to boil all the salts out of it. So I try to give them things that don't have obviously salt, but the sausage is a treat, and sometimes a little bit of cheese, even though I know they're lactose intolerant, but that's just that's a treat. And because they love cheese, the crows just absolutely, the corvids love cheese, and of course the seagulls do too. But yeah, I didn't put down an extra bag of bird seed here in the field, but I will tonight, because the little pigeons prefer the bird seed. But there's still plenty on the ground. You see, I spread the feeding station out to try and keep the pigeons away from the main feeding station. Yeah, it's very hard, and also it's a nice day. So surprisingly, the seagulls are not out on the lake when the weather's nice. Sometimes they will not show up, but it's cold today, and they're here because they're hungry. They're hungry. So this little group will more than likely survive the winter. I don't know about the other seagulls and other parts of the lake, what it's going to be like for them, but I'll make sure that this group of wild birds pulls through. I'm feeding them in all directions on this field here. So, and I don't see Stanley today, the gray heron, but I did see him the other day. So if I can catch him on video again, I'll do that. But I'm wishing you all a really nice day. It's a really good day because we actually got an apartment. When that contract's in the mail and it's signed, I'll feel a lot easier. But it means we're on our way out of this camp. I don't know, gulag. It's just awful. And like I'm just totally accosted by these people who live in this apartment building over and over. It's just incredible. I think in America, I think you could probably file assault charges, but that's just not doable here. You could go out and batter someone, and actually they consider it to be an insult, as if you insulted someone verbally. It's incredible, but that's the way the laws are structured here. So Anyway, this is DC Danton, Crow Crusader. Over and out. Until next time. Have a good one.